Today, on July 15th, 2025, Deku's birthday, we have some brand new My Hero Academia news for the final season. Hello there, my fandom friends. Today, we are going to be talking about all of the new news that we got announced for My Hero Academia's final season coming out in October. Now, if you saw last week, I actually attended Anime Expo, which is the largest anime convention in America, and I also went to the My Hero Academia panel where it was hosted by the Japanese voice actor of Deku and the English voice of Deku. During that whole panel, we got lots of really interesting news about My Hero that hadn't been released yet publicly. We were the first ones to hear about it, and I'm still making a video dedicated to talking about that whole panel because I know people would love to hear about that experience if they were unable to make it. But something that was said during that panel is that we would get news on Deku's birthday. We didn't know exactly what, but today is that day, and yes, we have not just one piece of news, but multiple. So that is what we're going to be talking about today. Probably the biggest piece of news that we have is we officially have the release date for the final season of when it's going to be premiered. All this time we've known that it would be October of this year, but we didn't have a concrete date. Today we got that date announced. My Hero Academia's final season will be coming out on October 4th of this year. And as usual, we will be getting an episode every week. We will be on the same line as Japan, so Japan won't be getting it any sooner than us due to this being a seasonal show. The whole world basically gets it at the same time for the Japanese sub. I can't speak on what the dub is like because I've never watched in dub, but we will be getting My Hero the same days as Japan. Again, we don't have a concrete episode length for how many episodes are going to be shown. I've made some videos kind of speculating about that in the past, so if you want to hear more about that, or if you have any ideas of how many episodes you think are going to be in this season, I would love to hear from you in the comments down below. Something else that we got announced is a brand new poster for this final season. So the highlight of this poster is, of course, our fight between Deku and Shigaraki. In the background, you can see the floating kind of mass in the air that they were fighting on when it was falling. We, of course, also have All For One versus All Might, so lots of juicy things going on there. The next piece of news that I think is really cool, and this is something that was actually foreshadowed during the My Hero Academia panel at Anime Expo this year, is that there is going to be original content in the anime. So what that means is that there's stuff in the manga that of course we're going to get in the anime adaptation, but there's also stuff that's not in the manga that we're going to get added to the animation. So animation original scenes from the author. The author, Horikoshi, has actually been working alongside the directors and producers and editors throughout this whole final season because they have finished writing the book series, and so they have a lot more one-on-one time in the studio, and so they've actually been a big highlight on influencing what is happening along the storyline and adding things throughout, which I think is really awesome. The last bit of news that we have for My Hero as of right now is actually something geared towards the fans. Toho has announced an ultimate scene ranking that is dedicated to fans voting every day from today up until September 15th. Basically, there's this website that fans can go on to vote their favorite Class 1A hero, pro hero, and villain. And in those categories, you can then vote for what is your favorite scene of them. Fans can do this once per day before midnight, and then it will reset for the next day. And we can do this every day leading up until September 15th. Voting for these three categories and these favorite scenes of fans. We will get the official announcement of the winners on October 4th, as well as the premiere of the final season. There's also some other cool features on that website, so I highly recommend you check it out. I myself was on it earlier just having fun, and I know for a fact I will be on there voting every day because it's such a fun way for the fans to connect. In the comments down below, I would love to hear from you. Which 3 characters are you going to be voting for every day? Is it going to be the same character? Are you going to switch it up? I know for a fact that I'm going to be voting for Deku, Aizawa, and Shigaraki. Those are my top 3 favorites. That is going to wrap up all of the news that we have currently for My Hero Academia. Everything that was announced today on July 15th for Deku's special birthday. I think it's really crazy that this is the last birthday that Deku will have while the series is still being animated and running. And I know that's just such a bittersweet, emotional topic for all of My Hero's fans. But regardless, I'm so excited to see this final season, everything that it'll hold, and today is just such an exciting day for all of this awesome news. In the comments, I would love to hear from you. What was your favorite piece of news that I shared with you today? I personally am really excited for the original content that's going to be added to the anime. I am always a sucker for that, adding more that the manga doesn't share. So I'd say that that is probably my favorite piece of news as of today. Be on the lookout for my video talking about the My Hero Academia panel that was held in Anime Expo this year. That will be coming out soon, and there will be more juicy content from that. As always, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the future for some more fandom fun. Bye!